I was very impressed with the defensive effort that we had the first half. I thought it was very important that we come out and establish the fact that we were not going to give them easy three-point looks the first half. And, that's one thing that they've really excelled in is spreading people out and really getting a lot of good looks. Rodriguez only had 2 at the half, and even though that seems like a lot for some teams, she's a kid that's capable of hitting 12 in a game. So we had to keep a high hand in her face most of the time. And I really was impressed with the aggressiveness that some of our kids went to the boards. Lucretia Smith and Mathenagera, but also the poise of our 2 point guards. Nama and Angela both had 6 assists in the game, and I thought read what the defense gave them very well. Inma did a great job in the very beginning of the game of taking what they gave her. We told them they were going to mix up their defenses and try to take away, our leading scorers, and she was left wide open on the wing and hit back-to-back threes. Very impressed with her effort. And then I thought the second half, it was good to see Yolanda finally be able to get in the game. Last year she played 5 minutes against Milwaukee because she fouled out in 5. I thought we were on track to do the same thing in the first half, but it was good to see her in the second half be able to stay out there on the floor and do what she does so well and take up a lot of room and post up and rebound and block shots. We need her to be on the floor. But it was good to get this victory. Last year, being ahead 16 and losing that game really hurt. And I was glad to see our players be focused. Also very impressed to see 100 more people here today. We're up over the 4,000 mark, and I'm so impressed and amazed with our Toledo fans. They really have done a great job of providing an incredible home court advantage.
You guys talked about after the Arkansas State game wanting to get revenge there. You get revenge today. Marquette is another team that beat you guys. Do you motivate your team with that, reminding them of what happened last year?
Definitely. I don't think any of them forget how it felt. And I felt like, probably 30 out of the 40 minutes we played with Marquette. We let the 10-minute stretch when Nama sprained or Angela sprained her ankle to kind of get away from us, and we weren't able to recover from it. I think this year having a little bit more depth at that position is going to help. They're going to be good, though. They've got a very nice team. I was impressed with them when they were here last year. But I do think it's important for us to now go on the road and stay focused. We need our bench to have a little bit more production when they come in. Because, again, with Marquette, you never know what you're going to see up there. You've got to be prepared for foul trouble. You've got to be prepared for the physicality of the game. And, we need our bench to come through a little bit more.
With the start, do you feel like your team is playing more intense early in the year, maybe than years past, or is there anything of that?
I think we're benefiting from veterans. And we've been able to teach a lot more early in the season because we have so many returners. I mean, it's great for me to say, hey, we're going to teach this new play, and they're like, Coach, we remember that from last year. It's great to have kids that have learned that and have been through the system for 4 years, so they get it. It's a coach's dream. Now, next year, you and I are going to talk about something different because we're going to have a lot of new people. But I do think it's such an advantage because they can make quick adjustments in games because a lot of those kids have been on the floor during key moments of key games. And it's really been a pleasure.
I didn't see Vicky on your bench.
Vicky was recruiting internationally, and so she wasn't there today. I didn't fire her.
What country was she?
I'm not going to tell you because I don't want to send other recruiters there. But I hope she brings home who she's going to see.
And Kendall had a boot.
Yeah, Kendall's having a little bit of problems. It's not a stress fracture, but we want to just be safe because we'd like to keep her healthy. Again, we'll have Vicky back soon. Vicky's gone for about 3 or 4 days. She'll be back, and then hopefully, maybe by next weekend, Kendall will be healed up.
4 players in double figures again. Is this one of the more balanced teams from a scoring standpoint you've had here?
Well, I told Inma before the game, I hope that you're prepared that if you have to have a 20-point night tonight. And we joked about it. She smiled, but I was serious because I knew that they may play some different types of defenses. Coming into this game, they played a 2-3, a 3-2, a triangle and 2. They do a lot of different things to try to confuse the other team. And when they do that, who are they going to triangle to? Well, probably Nama and Angela. So we needed some of those other kids to step up. And I was impressed that she didn't hesitate today. In the past, she's kind of hesitated. And I thought it was important for her to come up ready to strike when her moment came, and she did. Her three-point shot looked good today. She had a nice pull-up jump shot, too.
Has she always had that offensive ability, or is that something she's kind of more developed since the end of last year?
She's always had it, but I do think that, being a year older, having a chance to play with her international or with her national team gave her some confidence, and it's definitely carrying over this season. She's probably why we don't miss the 2 seniors as much. because she's really taken over a lot of responsibility.
Did you schedule the pregame ceremony around Haley coming back? Was
We
that the
did.
plan?
We did. Katie Griggs had mentioned, hey, wouldn't that be great if we waited for her? And even though as a coach, you kind of want to do it as early as possible in the year and get it out of the way so you don't think about last year, I still thought it was the right thing to do. Haley was a big part of our team, and we're really excited for her going forward with her coaching career. And it was fitting that we could do it when she could be a part of it.
And then early on, when Yolanda did pick up those 2 fouls, it looked like you guys wanted to get up and down really quickly. Did the game plan change at all at that point? Or?
No, we really talked to the players about rebounding and getting out and running. We thought we could score a lot of points in transition, and I thought we were able to get some great looks. The main thing is trying to wear the other team down with the tempo we want to play. We feel like we've got a pretty deep team, and when we sub, nothing changes.